Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ice Wizard Gaming 123 here, and today we're back for part 2 of this flight from JFK to Boston. We are currently coming in. 040 is going to be the heading of the runway, although it's going to say 036 is what we're going to need to be on. We are going to be landing very soon, probably in about 7 minutes or so. I have 7 minutes to get down. I'm going to be around 3,000 feet, I think would be the best option. According to the charts, I need to be at 3,000 feet by this waypoint right here. So we'll be at 3,000 feet by then, hopefully. We can even descend a little quicker. And at 250 knots, we can add a notch of flaps. We're at 260, so we can't. 2,000 feet a minute, we need to get down to 3,000. We might have started this descent really late. But we'll just see. Speed brake's full. This will help us slow down. And we'll set our flaps to about 5, just to help slow down. See, there we go. Now we can start slowing down to about 230 knots. Boston is going to be right around out. Actually, let's see. That's the field. And we are landing on that runway right there. I might actually just vector myself here, since I can see the field. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go heading mode. We're actually going to be wanting to turn right. Right to about there, I think. We'll continue descending. Down to 3,000 feet. We're at 9,000 right now. Here we go. I hear the ILS frequency pinging, which is good. It says a little beep 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 that you hear in the background. I just turned on the nav calling, so we can hear that. And I know that we are lining up the runway eventually, once we descend. We might have to really just start slowing down. We're probably going to drop down to actually 210 knots all the way up here. My speed brakes I'm leaving at full, my flaps I'm leaving at 5, because we need to stop this plane. Otherwise we'll be going way too quickly in order to intercept the localizer. Which we are still a little ways away. Probably, yeah, 1.5 minutes or so away from intercepting. And the field, right around out there. We need to descend even faster, 3,000 feet a minute. Just get me down to that altitude that I need to be at. That's not the field, thankfully. That is a different airport. One of my airports here. You can see that that is KDWD. We're slowly speeding up here, but we'll be down in under a minute. We only have 1 minute left until we reach Nabo, which is when we need to start turning for the intercept. So we'll be just where we need to be in order to intercept the localizer. As soon as we hit 3,000 feet, or as soon as this says that we are past Nabo, we are going to turn for the intercept. As the field is somewhere off to our left. I think it's right around about there. Somewhere over there. That's the big city, so it's there to 1,000 to go. I heard that indication. We're going to start turning towards. And there we go. We're going to altitude hold of 3,000 feet. 036 for the heading. Speed brakes armed. Flaps can drop to 10. We're dropping flaps really early. Localizer. Localizer's caught. We're below the glide slope. As soon as we really start to see movement on this localizer, then we will change what we're doing. Alright. Approach mode. 160 knots because we need to slow down. Speed brakes full. In order to slow down. Flaps full. We're just going to stop this aircraft. We are catching the localizer. The airfield's over here. It's just trying to line us up. And that's what it's doing. Landing lights should be on. Runway turn off. Lights on. Everything's going to be on. As we come in for 22 right, or 4 right, which is right there. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's see. It's got to turn a little bit more to the left. I can see that. Autopilot just disconnected, so we'll reconnect it. Speed, 160, please. Airlock, approach mode, autopilot. Gear coming down in a few seconds. We need to seriously slow this aircraft down. We're going too fast to land. I'm not quite sure why it's that hard. Gear coming down. Auto brakes are going to be set to max. Actually, no, we'll set it to 3. Checked. Alright, speed's going to come off. It's mine. We are going to leave the autopilot on, actually, until a little bit later. I don't want to put it into reverse necessarily. Might just have to for a little bit. Actually, no, we're right where we want to be. Autopilot's coming off. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Gear down, 3 green, flaps are full. Speed brakes we need to arm really quick. There we go. Floating it a lot right now. Come on, land. There we go. There's touchdown. Decel versus green. Manual braking. Disengaging the reverse thrust. Auto brakes come off. We're vacating. Rate that landing in the comments, what you think it was. We're gonna start the APU. And yeah, there we go. We don't have any tower to call. We know there's no traffic because I set it to that. So, yeah, flaps can come in. Speed brakes can come up. Well, speed brakes don't need to be armed. Before we roll off the field. Come on. Here we go. Alright, now we'll taxi to the gate. We are going to be taxiing to gate, I believe it's going to be something like Charlie 95, or not Charlie 95, what am I talking about? It's one of these gates right over here. It's the one that JetBlue tends to fly to RSW with, Southwest International. It's that gate. So we'll taxi to that one and then we'll shut it down. Alright, clear to the right, clear to the left. I know that. We'll cross. Now, normally, you can't do this. Normally, this is completely against the rules, taxiing on this one. Because this is the line up and wait for 22 right. This is where all the aircraft come to taxi. So we would not be given permission to taxi on this, but thankfully there's no other aircraft that are taxiing. We're all good just to do this. Alright, you know what? Enough of this localizer stuff. We're going to stop calling nav 1 and 2. I don't need to listen to it. Boom. They're gone. Yeah, now I don't have to listen to it. Perfect. This runway, we are going to double check. So we're just going to go outside and check it. Clear to the right. Clear to the left. No incoming traffic. We'll cross. There's a big United 747 over there at the gate. Big fella. The APU should be started by now, and it is. Low pressure for the oil. We're gonna have to ignore that. We're gonna go crossfeed actually. Just allow that valve to be open. So if there's anything in between the tanks are now basically cross-feeding to each other. So they're all getting the same amount of fuel. The fuel's just flowing between them. Actually, I don't even know if we need that on. It's not gonna make a difference. Okay. Clear to the right. Clear to the left. Going to cross runway 15 right, /33 left. And proceed to the gate. I believe it's gonna be this one right here is the one that we are going to park at, whether it's the correct one or not. It's just where we're gonna park. This is where we're gonna park at. Wonder if it even has a aircraft holding. Now, in real life, would I think that they'd put a 737 here? No, I don't think so. I think they'd be holding A320s and smaller aircraft like that here. Not a 737, because that is in no way, shape, or form small. But we will just, yeah, stop right there. Cut off all the fuel. Turn the parking brake on. That's why we have the APU on, so we have our power. But yeah, we're just gonna leave this power on just so I can sign off. So thank you everyone who watched this video for watching. If you haven't watched part 1, well, I probably should have told you this before, but you should probably go watch part 1 because that's a takeoff. And / mid-flight, and then we flew here into Boston. So everyone, welcome to Boston. Hope you all had an enjoyable experience on board this fake United livery, American. Once again, if you didn't get that joke, go watch part 1. And but yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like and comment and subscribe. I'll do my very best to respond to every single one of you, which shouldn't be that hard considering this video will not get that many views. But yeah, talk to you all soon. Ice Wizard out.